everyone. It's Meredith Leon McCormick. Another great contact I want you all to know about, Miss Vanessa Noel. This lovely lady is beyond, for me, just a shoe designer, a cornerstone to the fashion industry, but she was a friend to World Bride magazine from the very beginning. She supported World Bride magazine and all the audiences you are to us. And it is my greatest honor to have the opportunity to interview her at the top of the year and have you guys know that after, 36 years?
36 years.
36 years, she's still designing phenomenal shoes, and she has lots of magic for you guys on your wedding day, your lifestyle, your kick around, your office, anything you want shoes for, she's got it for you. Yay! So please, it is such an honor to have this conversation with you, because accessories is one of the staples of the fashion industry. It is said to be one of the most accessible, or the gateway to luxury. So when people are like, I can't get that $30,000 dress, at least I can buy the fabulous shoes. You, please tell us, what brought you into the shoe industry?
All right, so what you're saying is absolutely correct. I started 36 years ago. I was fresh out of college, and I loved the sculptural aspect of shoes, and I loved what shoes could do for a woman and how it would make us not only look but feel, very importantly. So when I'm one of the only female shoe designers for a very long time in the luxury arena, and to me the fit is so important. It's not that you're just wearing a stiletto, it's how your body moves in the stiletto, how you mentally feel in this shoe. And stilettos are not for breakfast to dinner. Put on the flats, run to the store, get some orange juice. I actually used to come home, and when I was home alone cooking, I would put on really high 6-inch mules to cook in, so it was sort of sexy and fun.
That's amazing, because shoes makes a woman feel this level of confidence and sexiness about herself. And it's personal. It's appealing to the eye, but yet it literally does something to our aura, our confidence. So my next question to you is, as a woman plans her wardrobe, whatever the occasion is, should she buy the dress first, or the look first, or the shoes? What is it?
Well, we've had girls doing both. All right. So we've had a lot of brides who've come in with the photos and swatches of their dresses. And then I've had girls who picked the shoe first and went from there. So the way I started designing bridal shoes is I created a collection, and then so many girls came to me and they said, our mothers, we love this shoe. My daughter wants to wear this for her wedding. And this was 36 years ago, when it was really difficult to find anything other than, mid-heeled, dumpy looking pump to wear. So I would pick and choose what turned white for girls. And the concept, we called it the white collection. So I did everything from cowboy boots to hiking boots to mules, flip-flops, everything in white satin and white silk. So whoever you were, whatever image you wanted to portray and what made you feel like it was your Oscar red carpet moment, walking to get married, you had the right shoe for you.
Absolutely. And the other part of it you touched on, and my other question was designing the shoe. You can literally, somebody can almost couture, you can be a couture shoe designer. Somebody can come in with a concept because you are the creator. It comes from this thing that you have, so what is the process of designing a shoe? How long does it take you?
So years in advance, because of the heels and the lasts. And actually, as a designer, they say I am like a couture designer because I go so far out. So I'll have people come in, let's say, for zebra or for whatever, and it's really not the trend or in vogue. And I said, buy it next year. You're going to come for this shoe, and you're going to be upset because it's not there, and it's going to be hot. And that's exactly what happens. It's just your instincts. I think some people are born with it. You hone it, sort of like a really great voice. You know, you're born with that, and then you work on it, and wow. So I'm lucky. I've got sort of the proportions.
Right.
It's just pure instinct for me.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
So the next question that I have for you is, you designed it, you manufacture it. What keeps this love, this passion, this legacy still alive after 36 years?
My clients. People still come back. And during COVID, when we shut down, I mean, the phone was ringing, the internet was moving, and so we were selling on internet, and it was so hard for me because my store was shut down. It was only me, and how do you move around in COVID? I mean, even making a box and getting someone to mail it or pick it up was really frightening, but we got it done, and we kept plugging along for everybody who needed something to make them happy during this really difficult period of fear.
Right, yeah. And I think people needed that. They needed to know that they had something to move forward to, hopeful towards. So I think it's important you as a woman in business found that strength to do it. But it was more than yourself, because you could design shoes for yourself, but your customers wanted it. They sought you out.
So I used to wholesale across the country in all the big stores and in Europe and many mom and pop stores. And about 8 years ago, I had this heart attack, but I decided after that I didn't want to be a department store shoe, because they kind of push you into a place that it's massively easier to sell for them. So after this heart attack, I decided my real passion and love was the shoes. It's the people who I meet who come in. So now you have to come directly to me, but I'm designing beautiful, exquisite things that you're not going to see on everybody. That's a luxury product.
Absolutely.
It's not commercialized.
Yeah. You're giving people experiences.
Correct.
Yeah.
Something for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's personalized. So my last question is more from the business end of it. For somebody that is not aware of your brand, God knows where you've been, what tips would you recommend in buying? I don't like to use the word buying. Investing in your shoe line, because we're so driven by the culture of branding. But what tip do you have for either the consumer or the person that wants to get into business?
So I like being the best kept secret. I don't want to be the shoe for everybody. So the branding is difficult in today's arena because it's very corporate. And corporate likes bottom line. So yes, you've got a great name, a great brand, a label, but you don't exactly know what quality sole or the shoe component parts and where the stitching is. Those shoes, you can feel the difference on your feet. It's how it lasts. And, in your closet, people are creating the throwaway shoes because they're pushing you and pushing you and pushing you to buy new shoes every season, every year. You don't need to do this. Unfortunately, my shoes last a very long time, but my heart and soul is behind them. I refuse to develop and produce anything that's not the highest of quality and something that's very special.
And that's the sustainability aspect of your business.
Correct.
Thus, the last point that I want everybody to continue to follow her about, the shoe museum that you're putting together, that we're blessing and we're putting out in the universe, that will happen because of you.
So yes, we're opening the first shoe museum in the United States here in New York City. It's going to be from history to present, everybody's shoes, focus on designers. It's going to learn about the culture of man through the evolution of the shoe. I'm so excited with this, and it's long overdue.
Yeah.
It's an end place, and we're actually even starting this notable shoe collection to learn about people through their footwear.
Right.
It's fascinating. I'm also starting a podcast.
And we're
called
gonna
The Shoe Queen.
we're gonna be supporting that. So please, can you tell our viewers and our readers where they can find you and follow you?
Follow me on Instagram, Vanessa Noel Style, and that's personal, and Vanessa Noel Shoes. And there's also the Noel Shoe Museum on Instagram.
Yay!
So we're really busy.
Congratulations! I love
And
this.
in New York, come find me.
Yes, and have
find me.
this beautiful living room setting that you created for us to feel invited.
And we're going to have a little coffee bar, not for sale. Come in, sit, talk to me. I'm usually around. You have to ask for me sometimes. I'm in the office, working, designing, and I'm creating a living room effect. So it's very personal. Yeah, cozy.
So I feel like I'm having an intimate moment with you.
A soulful moment.
Literally a soulful moment. So there you have it, guys. Please continue to follow Miss Vanessa Noel. Literally, this woman will change your life and the way you see shoes. So until the next time, ciao.